Like many places in Nevada, sometimes it's just easier to experience than trying to explain. This video isn't going to do Lake Tahoe justice. If you've never made it to glorious Lake Tahoe, you too might be thinking, how amazing can it actually be? But for those who've taken a dip in its brisk blue waters, you know exactly what Mark Twain was talking about. Lake Tahoe is unlike anywhere else on Earth. During his first couple months in Nevada, Mark Twain explored a large area of Tahoe's shoreline, spending his days documenting the then booming timber industry and camping right on the beach. During the 19th century, the California Gold Rush and the discovery of the Comstock Lode in Virginia City led to a large-scale logging operation in the Lake Tahoe Basin between 1860 and 1890. The Lake Tahoe Basin rapidly became the victim of resource extraction on a massive scale. The forests of the entire basin were virtually clear-cut between the years of 1860 and 1890. Mining operations, shoring up the mine tunnels, and building the rapidly growing Virginia City required massive amounts of wood. The first segment and the last segment of this video are not part of the MS Dixie 2 cruise. Tim and I were boating on Lake Tahoe. We launched from Cave Rock State Park. The middle part of the video is on the MS Dixie 2. We cruised on this magnificent paddle wheeler from historic Zephyr Cove to Emerald Bay, one of the most beautiful, stunning, and iconic spots on Lake Tahoe. We were surrounded by majestic mountain peaks, crystal clear water, and fresh mountain air. On the cruise, we learned about the geological cultural history of Lake Tahoe, including tales of Mark Twain, who spent time at Lake Tahoe and throughout Nevada. Twain was a master riverboat pilot on the Mississippi River before heading west, where he landed in the silver mining town of Virginia City. He launched his career as a writer at the Territorial Enterprise. Mark Twain loved paddle wheelers, and his pen name Mark Twain was chosen after a nautical term used for measuring the safe depth of water. On the MS Dixie tour, we saw Fannet Island and Vikings Home Castle, which is now a museum. Emerald Bay is a state park with lots of hiking trails and wildlife opportunities. The award-winning MS Dixie 2 is the largest cruising vessel on Lake Tahoe and a local favorite. It's considered one of Tahoe's most entertaining activities. The sightseeing and photo opportunities from the MS Dixie 2 are amazing, a must for anyone who wants to enjoy the natural beauty of Lake Tahoe. The MS Dixie 2 offers 3 cruises a day year-round. A daytime scenic cruise, which we took, and the enchanting sunset dinner dancing cruise, which includes live music and delicious dinners. All cruises depart directly from historic Zephyr Cove Resort and sail to Emerald Bay and back. The cruise takes about 2 hours with narration for about 50% of the trip. The rest of the time is left to you to create your own picture-perfect memories, just like Mark Twain. At the time of this release, there were no military discounts for the cruise, for parking, or for the restaurant in Zephyr Cove.